Griffin in at the 2. And for the TrailBlazers, the forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Scoot Henderson is out there with Davis. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And Portland starts out with the ball. Rejected by Brogdon. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Here's Henderson, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Here's Milwaukee now. Giannis outside. Back to Lillard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Blazers ball.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, "You have any ideas?" Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. I mean, he has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, to have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist and it being Dame time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career.
Free throws good from Lillard. Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable, all-time great for the Portland TrailBlazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, a Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
The TrailBlazers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And both free throws good for Davis.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Brogdon. Kuzma kicks to Giannis. Takes it inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Grant. It's Henderson on the wing. Shoots over Turner. Portland no good that time either. Giannis against Davis. Here's Antetokounmpo. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
He doesn't get the second one. You know, one thing we're seeing across the league, rookies, Brent, who have already impacted their team's winning.
Yeah, some guys really need some seasoning, but we're seeing a lot of guys come into this league, Kevin, ready to contribute at a very high level. And some of these performances have really blown me away. It's been impressive.
Here's Lillard, following the basket by Jeremy Grant. Left side, Turner. Six to shoot. Three-pointer, Lillard. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hey, Brent, what's one area where we really see these Portland TrailBlazers excel?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses. Always those anticipatory moments with Scoot Henderson when he's out there playing one-on-one to make plays off the bounce. That's when it gets really exciting.
Both free throws good from Henderson. Had a fast start for the Bucks, trailing by 5. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.
And the Bucks miss again.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Here's Avdia, and it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And here's Davis for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Davis has got 5.
Good setup. Avdia, he's got such a good feel for the game.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Get up and move with your Blazer dancers.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Avdia. How last month turned out for him? Putting up about 10 points a night, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
Bucks trail by 8. Now Lillard. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. No coverage that time.
And that's a learned skill from Kuzma. Not all forwards can get rid of it like that.
And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. Outside, Avdia. On the wing, Davis. Shoots over Brogdon. And it's Davis missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Antetokounmpo finds Brogdon. Now here's Turner. Antetokounmpo inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
No good on the free throw.
Think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. I mean, this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
And he sinks the second.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Now, here's Avdia. Still yet to score. Here's Grant. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Jeremy Grant becomes consistent in that area. He'll consistently see his minutes go up.
Lillard outside. Turner with a screen on Grant. Outside Turner. The tray. Drains the three-pointer.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
Now here's Henderson. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Back to Davis. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Henderson against Lillard. From deep three-point land. Avdia with the rebound. TrailBlazers leading by 5. Pass to Davis. It's over Brogdon. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo against Avdia. And they double up Giannis. And here's Brogdon from the arc. 5 to shoot. They get it back. Giannis on the follow.
Giannis down there in great position down low and good timing on the putback.
Henderson with it. Last time out he had 14 points. Grant outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Grant, a great job there of going into contact, not shying away.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a number 1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
The free throw drops for Grant. And once known for his defense, Jeremy Grant has become a knockdown three-point shooter. Brent, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's really opened up some lanes for him as a player to do more, become more complete. I mean, his slashing game has come along. He's been a better rebounder. And if you foul him, he's going to cash in at the free throw line.
And Grant drops them both.
Talked to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? And it's that athleticism that comes to mind.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
All right, fans, it's dance jam time. Get ready to dance like everybody's watching.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips and all of a sudden you're locked in.
Bucks trail by 5. Lillard bounce pass. Left side Turner. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And the rejection by Giannis. Lillard with it. Now Avdia defending. Brogdon outside. Pass to Giannis. And he comes up with the deuce. Giannis has got 6.
Making shots against good defense, that's what great NBA players have to do consistently. And if you want to be elite, which Giannis is, that's a prerequisite.
Now, here's Avdia. Still without a basket. Grant gets a wide open look. Off target from outside. Bucks trail by 3. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Lillard. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Henderson. 3-pointer. And that one is hammered home.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And Milwaukee has possession. The Blazers getting the bucket. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He's covered by Grant. Here's the teardrop. Antetokounmpo, no good. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. It's a three-point game. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, that was a real heartbreaker. And what an amazing push they delivered, though, in that third quarter. But again, just coming up short against some tough opposition, and it turned out to be too much to overcome.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Lillard, the pass to Turner. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And again, the Bucks miss.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Henderson. And it's sent back by Turner. Antetokounmpo against Grant. Lillard outside. Pass to Turner. Back to Lillard. Fires for three. Rebound by the TrailBlazers.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Henderson outside. They set the pick. There's the three. And the TrailBlazers, another three.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Bucks trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. They can't stop the run with that one.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Davis with the bucket.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Milwaukee's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Turner with a screen on Grant.
2 minutes.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. Grant with Avdia. There's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
And that one misses. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And the second free throw, good. Here's Sharp. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Outside Holiday. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 10. Outside Green. 1:35 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Giannis has got 11 points.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Pass to Klingon. Outside Holiday. From deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And here's Jackson following the three from Drew Holiday. Unloads from 13. And Giannis gets it to go. He's got 13.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Antetokounmpo against Murray. Pass to Holiday. Over Jackson. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Holiday's got his second bucket of the game to go. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 11. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Robert Williams.
And here is Green. Still scoreless. Puts up a deep three. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Portland holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the TrailBlazers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Bobby Portis. Jackson is out there with Green. Then it's Williams. And it's Jovic in at the 3-slot. Here's Kamare. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Bobby Portis. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
For Portland, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bucks trail by 13. Now here's Green. He has yet to score. Here's Jovic. To the left wing. Lock at 6. Portis can't get it to go. TrailBlazers leading by 13. Here's Sharp. The rebound by the Bucks. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Portis in the post, guarded by Holiday. Portis can't get it to go.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Now Holiday, he's got 5. Sharp with it. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
Defensive foul.
It's on Robert Williams.
What a finish by Sharp while taking the contact. It takes skill to win these and one opportunities.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Jones checked in for the
Mind
Bucks.
the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And Sharp, no good on that one. We know, Brett, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharp took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game, and then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
On the basket by Jones.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Only given up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Klingon. It's rebounded by Jovic. Bucks trail by 13. Here's Jackson, defended by Sharp. Jackson passes to Jovic. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the New York Knicks.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
First one falls for him. Davis is checked in for Klingon. Smith checked in for the Bucks. Lillard comes in for Jackson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Holiday against Lillard. Back to Holiday. Green against Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Bucks trail by 13. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And Portland making a change here. Henderson's checked in. And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. In fourth, the TrailBlazers.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
How about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball? Smith sets the pick for Jones. Lillard outside. Got a hand on it.
No way, says Danny Avdia. Got right to that one.
Sharp on the wing. From the arc. Rebound by Smith. Bucks trail by 13. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard sinks the triple. Lillard's got 5.
Total lack of hesitation. Lillard trusting his selections completely.
Henderson looking it over. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Davis. Jones with the screen on Henderson. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Again, the miss by Lillard.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now here is Davis. He's coming off a 28-point game against Orlando.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Bucks trail by 15. Here is Lillard. He's coming off a 19-point game against Detroit. Pass to Smith. At the elbow, Jones. To the inside. Here's Green. And Davis sends it back. Now, here's Avdia. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Henderson. Outside, Davis. Beyond the arc. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Now Lillard. 5 points in the game. Shot to stop the run. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Sharp. Henderson kicks to Avdia. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A willingness to play physical. Avdia not holding back.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
Denny Avdia has a ton of versatility, and the coaches encourage him to explore. And this guy can make an impact both on and off the ball.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Portland. And he's good on the second. Brent, of all the things I can ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Avdia gets the bucket.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Lillard. Denny Avdia making his last shot. Jones looking for an opening. Inside. Green inside. Defended by Avdia. And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Grant, he's checked in for the TrailBlazers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Damian Lillard. Here's the TrailBlazers with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Anderson with it. 10 points for him. With the drive. Oh, goodness. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
On the drive, Henderson relies on his agility to slip past contact.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Milwaukee. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Kuzma. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Thybulle finds Anderson. Pass to Davis. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Brogdon. Hasn't made one yet. Right side Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Green. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Williams, he's checked in for Davis. And then for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Jones. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Smith. And both free throws good for Green. TrailBlazers leading by 23. Pass to Henderson. Portland moving the ball around. For 3. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
The TrailBlazers making a switch here. Kamar is checked in. Now here's Green. 5 points in the game. Nailed from three-point land.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Henderson outside. They set the pick. Lets it go with a three. That's good. He's 5 for 9. Here's Brogdon. Nothing on the board. Outside, Green. Williams against Kuzma. Green up on top. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Brogdon. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The TrailBlazers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
At the line for 2, Matisse Thybulle.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And the TrailBlazers making a change here. Klingen's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Jackson in for Green. And both free throws good for Thybulle. Milwaukee's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And here is Brogdon. Scoreless thus far. Turner finds Jackson. Now Brogdon. Shot clock at 5 from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the TrailBlazers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And it gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Henderson. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Kuzma outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played, Brent, various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So 6-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer, It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is.
Now here's Turner. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
Well, you look at Davis, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Now, here's Brogdon. No scoring in this one. Outside Portis. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Portis.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
TrailBlazers leading by 22. Pass to Klingon. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Murray's checked in for Williams. The Bucks shooting just 31% in the game. Brogdon scanning the floor. And here is Williams. Shoots over Klingon. And Klingon pulls it down. Portland's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Brogdon after the TrailBlazers pick up 2. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Kuzma. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Portland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Henderson outside. Pass to Klingon. Back to Henderson. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. The Bucks really having a tough go here.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Murray against Kuzma. Williams a screen on Murray. Here's Kuzma. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Portland TrailBlazers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. Coach, what did you think of the effort in the first half?
Well, the effort's fine, I guess. Defensively, we got to be better, so that's partly effort. But they're just scoring too easy. They're throwing us around. They are so much more the physical team right now, so we got to pick up our physicality.
I'm sure that will be discussed thoroughly before the next half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. You know, maybe we should take a road trip, the three of us.
Yeah, if we're going on a road trip, I'm bringing my dogs.
Nah, what about that smell?
I don't think they'll mind it.
Ouch.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Bucks.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
And the Bucks, they're shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. The forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Henderson out there with Davis. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. And he gets the bucket.
Dominating in effortless fashion. This is what Giannis does on a consistent basis.
Henderson passes to Grant. Back to Henderson. Left side, Davis. Shoots over Brogdon. And it's Davis missing. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Outside Turner. Outside Antetokounmpo. Lets a floater go. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. TrailBlazers leading by 20. Pass to Davis. A 3-ball. Good, and Grant gets the assist. 21 points for Davis.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Outside Turner takes a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Now here's Avdia. He has 6. Henderson outside. Going inside. And then Henderson with the jam.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Brogdon kicks to Giannis. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Portland's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Outside, Davis. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is
Antetokounmpo, 17 points in the game. At the top of the key, Turner. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Portland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Outside, Davis. A floater and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. 5th best, the TrailBlazers.
They've been playing great lockdown defense over the past month. They close out on shooters extremely well and do not allow easy looks.
And that one falls for Davis. Green, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And both free throws good for Davis. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Kuzma outside. Outside, Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Davis looking for an opening. Antetokounmpo defending, and the shot goes in.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Here we go, Blazer fans. Here comes your TrailBlazers dunk team.
Drew Holiday checked in for Portland. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Lillard. He's got 5. Outside Turner. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Six on the shot clock. With some arc. Rebound by Drew Holiday. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Portland TrailBlazers. Wasted no time on that one. 29 points for Davis.
That's an experienced decision by Holiday to fire that pass to the open man.
Lillard against Holiday. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Hits the target from 18 feet. Giannis has got 19 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here is Davis following the basket by Giannis. Davis inside, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Second team foul.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Davis.
The first free throw is good. And the TrailBlazers making a change here. Sharp's checked in. And both free throws good for Davis.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Lillard outside. Pass to Giannis. The shot, no good. Avdia with a defensive effort.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Shoots. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Green's got 10. Portland's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Here's Davis. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Blazers?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down, they've done it.
Bucks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's Lillard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Holiday.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard.
You love Lillard because he loves the game, and this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands, and he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. It's 100% focused on it.
Williams, he's checked in for the TrailBlazers. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
And for his career, Damian Lillard, one of the best free throw shooters in the history of the league. And he gets there a lot, too.
Now here is Holiday. He has 5. And Davis wide open. He shoots. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lillard scanning the floor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Defensively, you have to stay as connected as you possibly can with Damian Lillard. He's just too good with the ball. That leads to a foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Here's Holiday. He averages about 5 points a game. Over in the corner, Williams. Over Smith. Again, the miss by the TrailBlazers. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Lillard. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. And again, the Bucks miss. Portland's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
For your TrailBlazers, Zaire Williams. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Swinging, he's checked in for Portland. He hits the second from the line. Now Green. He's got 10. Pass to Lillard. Smith with a screen on Holiday. Smith outside. Lets the 3 fly. And the Bucks miss again. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Portland TrailBlazers. On the wing, Holiday. From downtown, that's in there. Davis with the assist. Holiday's got 8 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Holiday against Lillard. Jones from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Jones has got his second basket of the night.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Holiday following the 3 by Milwaukee. Davis with it. He's got 34. Count that one. Davis has got 18 points just in the second half.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Green against Sharp. Green passes to Jones. Rebound by the TrailBlazers. Williams dishes to Holiday. Outside, Davis from past the arc. Green with the rebound. Bucks have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp.
And here's a look at the stats for Davis. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. Averaging 22 points per, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Here's Green. It's hauled in by the TrailBlazers. Klingen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside for Davis. Launches it. Traps in the tray. Davis has got 39.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And the Bucks with possession here. TrailBlazers knocking down the tray. from deep. Green. And Davis pulls it down.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 8. Right wing. Portland moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. A three-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Jackson with it. Picked up by Davis. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams. In fourth, the Bucks.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, if there's one drawback to Bobby Portis in his game is that emotionally you just want him to box that in at times. But that passion, man, sometimes it'll really get your teammates going.
Murray's checked in for Drew Holiday. Good on the second free throw. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's Kamare. On the wing, Davis, guarded by Green. Clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line for Portland, Davis taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Davis.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half, going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
And the Bucks making a change here. Brogdon's checked in. And both free throws good for Davis. Bucks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Jackson looking around. Williams, a screen on Davis to the paint. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And Williams so dangerous because he's one of those guys who can get above the rim.
And Malcolm Brogdon, Brent has moved around a little bit in his career, but he's always found a way to contribute.
Well, I think coaches appreciate, Kevin, the way that Malcolm plays the game in terms of his efficiency. They can always use that ability out there, a guy who makes solid decisions with the ball and is a knockdown shooter with high percentages.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Davis. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
2 minutes remaining.
Now, here's Portis.
2 minutes.
Jackson with it. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
Team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee, Jackson. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. And so Jackson nails both of them. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Here's Kamare. On the wing, Davis. And the layup's good off the glass. Davis has got 43 points.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Davis against Brogdon. Right side, Jackson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up.
Penalty. At the line for the Bucks, Jackson taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. There's 1:17 left to play here in the third. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Sharpe was a mystery man back in that 2022 draft, not playing a minute of college basketball, but drafted in the top 10 because of this upside.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
Sharpe, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Now Sharpe has such a bright future in this league, especially as a scorer.
And Sharpe drops them both. 1:10 left to play in the third. And here is Brogdon, still without a basket. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Count that one. That's 7 points for Kyle Kuzma.
Not the usual shot from Kuzma, but the defense certainly didn't see that one coming.
Here's Kamare. It's Davis on the wing. 40 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go. And he hits the jumper for 2. Davis has got 45 points.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Pass to Portis. This one for 3. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Portis has got 4 points this quarter. And it's Davis with the ball for Portland. Here's the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Davis has got 48.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And so it's Portland up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. Smith is out there with Jones. Then there's Jackson. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Livingston in at the small forward position. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important? Team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
First free throw is good.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
Here's Jones. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there at his size with that kind of touch. That is money.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Buries the long-range jumper.
Drew Holiday can make enough threes to make your defense nervous.
The Bucks shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Jones sets the pick for Milton. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The TrailBlazers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Landale pass to Holiday. Portland moving the ball around, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That play happens because of the solid pass from Holiday.
And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Milton against Holiday. Jones sets the pick for Milton. Off target with his three. Portland with the ball. On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Jackson. Landale misses.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pass to Milton. Jones with the screen on Holiday. Milton against Holiday. A shot by Milton, no good. The TrailBlazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Outside Holiday. There's a screen. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Bucks. Hilton on top. Back to Jackson. It's Jones on the wing. Taken away by Williams. Outside Holiday. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Portland again missing. Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And stolen by Murray. Now here is Holiday. Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
Pass to Jones to end the cold streak. Buries it from three-point range. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Here's Landale. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Again, Holiday missing. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Jackson kicks to Milton. Jones with the screen on Holiday. Holiday against Milton. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. No good that time.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Thibault finds Holiday.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And the Bucks making a change here. Green's checked in.
Bucks substitution, number 20, A.J. Green.
Pass to Williams. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. Over Milton. Again, the miss by the TrailBlazers. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Right side, Green. Over Thibault. And that one comes up a bit short.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man to man, it's hard.
6 to shoot. Deep 2 from Murray. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Milton against Holiday. Outside, Jones. Tipped away. Now Holiday. Pass to Thibault. And here is Murray. They set the pick. Outside Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The TrailBlazers need to get off a shot. And it falls over the rim and in.
Great pass from a great leader, Drew Holiday.
Milton with it. Outside, Green. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Pass to Murray. Holiday surveying the floor. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, at midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
Williams dishes to Holiday. For the three. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Pinpoint pass from Holiday leading to the field goal. He always keeps his head up off the pick and roll for chances like that.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And here's Milton. And here's Green outside. Again, the miss by Green.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Jackson with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Rejected by Murray.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Here's Williams. Green with the rebound. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Smith the pass to Milton. To the middle. And Jones slams it home.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Holiday. Over Green. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Green. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Green's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Milwaukee. For Portland, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's Holiday driving to the basket. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Thibault. Murray dishes to Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Holiday against Milton. An idea of voter fatigue, Brent. Do you feel voters get tired of the same guy winning every single season?
Yeah, I think they do, Kevin. And it's a shame because, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years down the line, those players looking back at the statistics from any given season deserve to be the MVP or all defense. And I hope that maybe that atrophy doesn't take place this year.
Such a wide open look. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
Now here's Milton. Outside, Green. Can they get it? Rebound by the TrailBlazers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Now Holiday He takes it in. Count the basket.
Well, even though Drew Holiday gets hit there, he finds a way to finish through the contact with that bucket.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Green. Again, the miss by Green.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Holiday against Jones. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Milton with it. 1:31 left in the fourth. A step-back shot here. That one a little long. Portland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the TrailBlazers.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Davis.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Jackson in the corner. Pass to Milton. Jones with the screen on Holiday. Here's Milton driving the lane. Out to Smith. Takes the three. Rebound by Murray. And so Holiday will bring it up for the TrailBlazers. Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Mr. Incredible.